Hello there. How you doing today? My name is Caro Owoyele. I'm a real estate consultant in Lagos, Nigeria. Welcome to another episode of Real Estate Talk with Caro. This is a show where I educate you on real estate investing in Nigeria with the goal to inform you, educate you, so that when you're making your real estate investments, you make an informed decision. When you know better, you do better. So that's what this show is about. I'm so happy to be doing another episode of this show. Like really, I miss this show. I whenever I'm not here, because my best part of this business is when I sit here and just talk to you and just share, some information with you, something I know would definitely help you out. So today I'm happy to be here. Are you happy to be here? If you're not, I'm going to make you very, very happy very, very soon. Today's show, I'm focusing it on helping you to multiply your money. I want to help you to multiply your money. That's your money that you have in the bank that you are afraid to spend, you know, because you are afraid, you don't know where to put it, you don't know what land to put it, you don't even know with all this investment, real estate investment opportunities, if the one that's genuine and all that. Welcome, welcome. You are in the right place. I can't wait, to give you all the information that I have to give you today because I want to help you make more money. That's what I do. When you've worked hard, and you're always there. A lot of you, especially those of you that are not in the country, you have 2 3 jobs, you're always in the cold. You want to make sure that every penny you are making, you are multiplying it. You're not keeping it in the bank. You want to double it. You want to save. You want to put money in different things that you know you can trust to double your money. And real estate, I don't know about you, but for me, real estate is my own best opportunity, investment opportunity. I have, some people might look at it and say real estate doesn't, support short-term returns. It does. That's what today's show is about. It does. If you are strategic about it. I am very strategic with my investments when it comes to real estate. I don't like to put my money somewhere and then it's just there. It's not appreciating. I'm not getting that returns that I expect to get in, with my money. And even when I'm getting returns, I don't want it to be slow either. I want it to be fast. That's when it really makes sense. Otherwise, if the difference in appreciation is going to be very slightly with what we have in the bank, then why do the trouble? You get. So I'm here to make you more money today. So can I get an hallelujah? Don't mind me, I'm just very excited today. So it's almost the end of the year. Have you invested yet? What have you done this year? A lot of people focus on the celebration, the Christmas celebration, the welcoming a new year and all that. They get so carried away by the celebration and they don't take time to reflect. For me, I take time to reflect. I set goals for myself. I by the end of the year, you want to see what have you achieved this year. You want to make sure that you are progressing year after year. You're not in competition with anybody. You're not trying to be richer than Mr. A or Mr. B. You're just in competition with yourself year after year. What have you done this year? Have you made some investment this year? No matter how little have you invested this year? Have you? If you haven't, well, don't feel bad yet. We still have some time. We still have over a month in the year, and you can still do something. You can still invest. The thing I like with real estate is that you don't have to put in a lot of money all at once. You can do this investment without actually spending, huge amount of money at a go, except you are that person that there are still those people that will just rather they buy something, they clear it off, they forget about it. I can be either. If it's your money that speaks for you, you do this, you forget about pay for it, forget about it and all that. But bottom line is that real estate is that investment opportunity that you don't really need to have multiple millions to be able to key in. Once you key in, I have a client that is very, I don't like, I envy her so much. She doesn't like to keep money in the bank. Once she has money, she'll say, once I know I'm paying for something, if money comes in, I just put it towards that thing, But if there's nothing, if I'm not committed to anything, then the money comes in, you don't know how you spend it. I admire her so much. So when she has money, she will just call me and like, so I saw this land. I was like, can you help me? What do you think about it? Blah 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 blah. She has put her money on it. You know, that way she's always giving herself commitment. That way, any cash she's not using, she has that commitment to put it. Because the truth is that if you have money, if you make money and you don't put it towards an investment opportunity so that it multiplies for you, you will still spend it. You will just not know what you spend it on, but you still spend it. Sit down and see some cash that you've spent. You still see that you spend it. Like I said, the year is rounding up, and soon it's going to be December, and December is a crazy time of the year. A lot of family expect a whole lot from you, you know, but you can't spend what you don't have, right? So if you make commitments now, put your money towards something, and December comes, you just keep just about enough that can take care of you and maybe a few friends and family. You find that you're not having to spend excessively on these things, and then by January you are feeling bad already, thinking about all the money that's wasted and all that. You get. I'm not in the group of people that will say invest and not have some fun. Please, by all means, have some fun, but you want to make sure that fun is coming after you've made some good investments. Once you've made some good investments, you're relaxed. You don't care. You get. So having said all that, let's get to the real reason why I'm here today. Let's get to the real ways that you can double your money this period. I know a lot of clients wait for December to come. They're always looking towards December. I've had one or two persons, during the year, and they will be like, I'll wait till December when they have promos. And that does happen for some year. We've had some year where we have promos for December, like Christmas promo, this promo, that promo. But this year things are happening differently. This year December is actually going to see an increase in property and prices. December is going to see an increase in property. So I'm bringing you this information now so that you can make some moves before it is December. Make some moves, because I don't know if some real estate developers came together and had a meeting and decided to increase property starting December 1st. But starting December 1st, the number of properties are going up in price, and you have the opportunity. You are in the right place right now to key into these properties before they go up in price. Now I want to tell you some of these properties that are strategically located, and even cheap ones that are also going to be going up in price come December 1st, that you can quickly key into at the moment, so that you can get some quick returns on your money, and it can start going like that. Now the first property I would like to talk about is Highbridge Chestnut Estates, Ekpe. Some of these estates I'm going to be talking about, I have the videos on my channel. Some I don't. Like Highbridge Chestnut Estate Ekpe, I have the video in my channel already, and it launched like a few weeks ago. It launched at the price of 8.5 million naira for 500 square meter. The estate is a government allocated land. I've looked into the title, it was a resettlement center. When government takes a land from a community, they give them another land to replace that. That's how Chestnut came about. That's how that land where Chestnut is sitting came about. Is a resettlement center. And when a land is a resettlement center, it comes automatically, it's part of the agreement, it comes automatically with CFO. You get. Even when you check the CFO and the CFO is still being processed, you don't have to worry. It's an agreement when there's a resettlement. Title comes automatically with it. You get. So I've looked into that Highbridge Chestnut. Is a very, very good one. From that Highbridge Chestnut to Alaro City is 2 minutes drive. I've timed it. Exactly 2 minutes drive will take you from that Chestnut to Alaro City, and you get to Chestnut before you get to Alaro. So it's in a very strategic location. It's on the express. There are a number of things that you can do with a land that is on the express. You can buy commercial plots, and Chestnut is selling commercial plot as well. Residential plot is the one for 8.5. I think commercial plot is 10 million naira for commercial plot. So you can buy commercial plot and do something with it, build a hotel. If you're someone that don't mind staying, you know, in an estate that is just on the express, you can buy residential plot. You can buy residential plot and use it for short lease, build apartments, short lease apartment. You can do that. There are several things you can do with an estate that is on the express. You can also just buy and build. Like I said, if you're somebody that don't, you know, mind being, you know, an estate having that close proximity to, you know, to a major express, you can do that. It's selling for 8.5 million naira. That was the launch price. It launched 3 weeks ago. You might think that real estate doesn't give you that opportunity for short-term returns. If you think that, it is because you don't know better. I'm telling you, it is because you don't know better. Real estate is actually one of the quickest ways you can make a lot of money if you know what you're doing. It's one of the quickest ways, and it's one of the safest ways too that you can make a lot of money. And the secret to doing that, I have said before, is look out for properties that are in pre-launch. Look out for properties that are just launching. There's always a launch price and there's always an official price. The official price usually kicks off weeks later, some a week, some 2 weeks, because they usually have a number of plots that they allot to pre-launch, you know, at that amount that is launching at, you know. And once it's out of that, they've sold that amount of plot, it starts at the official price. Because when they launch an estate like that, they want to recover some money quickly, because they've made a huge investment, so they want to recover money quickly. So they are trying to, those pre-launch and those launch prices are to quickly get some money in. So don't be surprised when a property launches today and tomorrow it has gone up in price. That wasn't the price. That was just for them to get some quick money, and it gives you an opportunity to make some quick money as well. So those are the properties I usually target, you know. So if you do the same, you can really be getting, you know, doubling your money very quick in investing in real estate. So Chestnut, price of Chestnut goes to 10 million naira starting December 1st. 10 million naira starting December 1st. And of course, the commercial plot will go up in price as well. So this is the time to key into the estate. Check out my video, you see a lot more information about the estate, and you see you watch the inspection video and you see the land, how it is, the status of the land and all that. So that's one of the properties, one of the deals I'm bringing to you today. The second deal is Lagoon Front Estate Ekpe. Highbridge Chestnut and Lagoon Front Estate Ekpe, they are in the same community. They are not far from each other, but of course Highbridge Chestnut is closer, Lagoon Front is still a bit ahead and is not on the express. Now, between these two estates, there's always which one do I take. I've had clients like go back and forth on which one to go for between the Lagoon Front Estate and Highbridge Chestnut. It will depend on what you want to do with the land. Personally, I don't like to live on an express. Especially a major express with 6 lanes. I feel like that's too much noise and all that. So it depends on what you want to do with the land. If you want to do commercial, Chestnut, perfect. If you want to do residential, depending on your preference, you can go for either of the estates. Personally, I will go for Lagoon for residential, simply because it's off the express. It's not exactly on the express, so it gives you some quiet. You enjoy the serene, you're not hearing, and it's not far from the express as well. So very perfectly located, very close proximity, but without all the noise, you know. Lagoon Front is currently selling for 7.5 million naira. That's the launch price. It had a pre-launch price at 5 million naira. That was like 3-4 months ago, at 5 million naira. Then when it came out of pre-launch, it started selling for 7.5 million naira. And then I brought it to you and I said, buy into this estate. It will do well. The location is excellent. And some of you took advantage of that. Some didn't. I had a client who bought 6 plots at 5 million naira. Now 6 plots at 5 million naira to 7.5. What is that? 2.5 million naira difference. 2.5 million naira difference times 6. Isn't that 15 million naira in 2-3 months? What other investment opportunity gives you that power? Like I said, if you think that real estate doesn't support short-term returns, short-term profits, you are greatly mistaken. It is because you don't know better. You don't. People are making a killing. I'm even aware someone bought 10 plots in Lagoon at pre-launch. How much is that? 30M. And even for the person that bought 6 plots now, December 1st, that price of at 7.5 is going to stop November 30th. And price is going to go to 10 million starting December 1st. If you want to know what's driving the price appreciation for Lagoon, go check the video. But like I said, there's always a pre-launch price, there's always a launch price, and then before the official price. Go check the video. I spoke on that on the video. So check the video, you get the point of that. But what I'm interested in this video is that a land is currently selling for 7.5 now. Currently selling for 7.5 now and going to 10 million naira in a few days, and you can take advantage of that. You get the person who bought 6 plots now by December 1st would have made 30 million naira. 30 million naira, that's 100% returns in a very, very short time. Is that even up to 6 months? So real estate, there's a lot of power in it. This is why I do this video that I do. I love it so much when I just sit and talk to you and reason with you. So yeah, so there's Lagoon going up in price, 2.5 million naira extra. If you are buying after December, it's 10 million naira. Don't say I didn't tell you. There are people who bought at 5 million naira wish they bought more, you know, because you really, sometimes even when we say these things, some people still doubt it and just let me keep it safe and buy one. But when you buy multiple plots and the property starts to appreciate in price really quickly like that, you've hit a home run. And that just, it's just, you know, it makes me happy. It makes me happy because, you know, I wouldn't tell you, I'm not the type that will put you into a vehicle going to paradise and then I will not be in that same vehicle. I definitely will be in that same vehicle. So right now I'm very happy with the investments I've made this year. They're all doing good. And after that, there is another one, Richfield Treasure Gardens. Richfield Treasure Gardens, that's another property I'm very proud of that I brought to you some time ago, maybe a month or 6 weeks ago. Can't remember for sure now, maybe about 2 months ago. I have the video in my channel, go take a look at it. It's a very dry land. The land, oh, I like that. I call it RTG. It's very, very dry, you know, and it has CFO. It's been confirmed. I've done session it, my client has done session it. It has CFO and it's in Ibejuleki and it's very strategic, just off the Dangote Refinery Road. That major road, it's just off that major road. Like I said about residential plots, I don't like lands being on a major express, and maybe you don't either, which is why when I say this is strategic, it's close to the express, easy access. I like easy access, don't you? But then you don't need the noise either, so perfect. Easy access but away from the noise, slightly away from the noise, perfect. It was selling for 8.5 million naira. That's what it was selling for. But the company is doing a very short promo. They call it Black Friday promo. It started November 22nd and it's going to end November 26th. So we have just, today is what? Today is Wednesday. So you really just have about 48 hours to key into it. It's going to end 11:59 p.m. on Friday. That's when the promo, that Black Friday promo, is going to end. You can take advantage of it, and instead of paying 8.5 million naira, you can buy it for 7 million naira. That saves you 1.5 before the price go back to its official price. That's another deal for you. Don't you just like me? I mean, look at what I'm bringing to you. Like, it's very, very, these are very, very good properties. All these properties I'm recommending to you are very, very good properties. So the fact that they are running promos on them, or the fact that they are about to go up in price, which you can take advantage of, gives me a lot of joy. You don't even understand. It gives me a lot of joy. Now you might be watching this video and thinking, oh well, these are some big amount of money they are calling. All fingers are not equal. All fingers are not equal. So what of smaller price? Might be wondering, what of small properties? What of cheaper properties? Is it just millions you have? We have smaller price properties. We do. I have you covered, and those ones you can still get deals on. One of them, number one, if you're looking for a farmland, we have Highbridge Farm City in Ekpe, and it's selling for just 550,000 naira. If you want a farmland in Ekpe, it's called Highbridge Farm City. Currently is selling for 550,000 naira, only for 500 square meter, and 300 square meter is selling for 300,000 naira only. But starting December 1st, the price of the 300 square meter, which is selling for 300,000 naira at the moment, will be selling for 500,000 naira. That's 200k appreciation, almost 100% returns. And then for the one that is selling for 550,000 naira at the moment, which is the 500 square meter, that one will be selling for 900,000 naira by December 1st. Those are very cheap properties. If you're interested in a farmland, you might even say, oh, I don't have any plans, what do I do with it? The thing I see with land is that just buy it. Worry about it later. Worry about what you do about it later. Buy it for the appreciation. You will definitely find something to do with it in 5 years, 10 years, even a farmland. Yes, you'll find something to do with it. So that's it for one of the cheap ones. And if you're not looking for a farmland, you don't want to buy a farmland, we have Highbridge Woodland. Highbridge Woodland in Ekpe. Currently, 300 square meter there is selling for 500,000 naira, and 500 square meter there is selling for 800,000 naira. But starting December 1st, is going to be selling for 750,000 naira for the 300 square meter. That's 250,000 naira extra. And the 500 square meter, which is selling for 800,000 naira, now will be selling for 1.2 million naira. That's 400k difference. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? So if you are thinking, oh, cheap lands, oh, we don't have an affordable one, we have. And you can still key in and get same price appreciation based on the amount you are investing. You might be wondering, why is Highbridge Woodland selling for that cheap, and Lagoon and Chestnut in the same Ekpe is selling for as high as they are selling for? Well, when it comes to land, it's all about location and title on the land. Now, Highbridge Woodland doesn't have a title. It's a freehold land. We get more freehold lands in Ekpe than we get lands that have title. And because Ekpe is, even though now Ekpe is seen as part of Lagos, Ekpe is actually Ogun State. And in Ogun State, maybe now, before, they are not crazy about titles. They are not. In Lagos, and everywhere you go to, title is common. You see people rushing to do title and all that, because population here and people who are dragging the land between are much. But in Ekpe, we have a whole lot of freehold lands that titles have not been done on, but that has been confirmed not to have any problem with the government, meaning government doesn't have interest on it. That's why they call it freehold. The freehold itself is not a title. That word is not a title. it's just to tell you that the land is currently is not under any government acquisition, so you can go process a CFO for it. I'll do a different video where I'll address that topic in depth, and we'll look at it. But yes, freehold is safe to buy. You just is still not the same as a land that has title. That's the truth. Because if you buy a land that doesn't have title, like a freehold, you have to be rushing to go do the title on the land. Government could change their mind, another person could go do title on it and drag the land with you, which is not common within an estate, because that's why we invest in an estate instead of go dealing with the community ourselves to try to get land. That is why we deal with an estate. But still, once your land doesn't have title, you are in a hurry, it puts you under some kind of rush to go do a title on it. But when you buy a land that already has a title, you can do perfection of title whenever you want, but you are not really in a hurry. It has a title already, you get. So title makes a whole lot of difference when it comes to the price a land is being sold for. Title matters a lot, and location matters a lot. You can't compare where Highbridge Woodland is to where Chestnut and Lagoon is. Chestnut and Lagoon, they are just very, very few minutes drive after Eleko, and Eleko is Lagos. Yeah, so that's it. Finally, on our deals for you today is an estate called Ruby City, Ibadan. It's in Moniya. It has a good access road. It's just, it's not like bad road is on a bad road and you can't get to it. It's just, on an express road there, Moniya. I don't have a video where I'm recording myself of the place, but there's a video that if you like to see the place, I can send to you, even of a drone of the area where the estate is. I've shared the title because a client actually brought it to my attention because it was very affordable. It's selling for 900,000 naira. 900,000 naira for 500 square meter. 400 square meter is selling for 750,000 naira, and 300 square meter is selling for 600,000 naira only. It has governor's consent. There's no higher title, and I have personally confirmed it that it has it. I've even tried to confirm if it's an agricultural land, and it's not. It's a residential land, and it has title, and it's selling for that ship in Ibadan or your state. So for those of you who are also looking for something outside of Lagos, even if you don't have any plans for it at the moment, like my client would tell me, my client that brought it to my attention, she said it's about returns. It doesn't have to be in Lagos. Anywhere that is appreciating and the price is very affordable, why not? And she got me thinking in a different direction, because I'm always attached to Lagos. People even know that. Some of my clients know that. Before I adjusted my mind to Ekpe, it took a while. We are all, I don't know, some of us have this attachment to Lagos. Oh, Lagos property. But places like Ekpe now, that because of the appreciation, because of everything that is happening in Ibeju, and because Ibeju and Ekpe really, they are the same now, the appreciation that is going on in Ibeju is now going to Ekpe. It's now affecting Ekpe as well. Prices of lands in Lagos and Ekpe now are the same. There's no difference. Prices of land. A land that has CFO in Ibeju, Lekki, is selling for between 8.5 and 10 million naira. A land that has CFO in Ekpe is selling for between 7.5 Lagoon to 10 million naira, which Lagoon is also going to. So it's all the same thing. That's now I'm a believer in Ekpe, a big serious believer in Ekpe, and it actually had a disadvantage on me, because I could have entered some of these freehold. We could have bought them at kobo like 400k, 350,000 naira. My colleague that saw one maybe a year or two ago and was smart, bought it. I think she bought it for 350,000 naira. So I could have bought some really cheap ones up to maybe 10 plot and keep it somewhere, So it affected me. So I had to change my orientation. It's about the money, and my husband will say it too. It's about the money. It's not, you don't have any attachment to a place. So if you're interested in Ruby City, Ibadan, governor's consent, just buy it. It's also going up in price December 1st. They've not stated an amount yet that is going to be selling for, but definitely going up in price December 1st. So, and initial deposit is only 200,000 naira. Finally, note that all these properties that are discussed here, you can spread payment for them. They have payment plan. So even when you are buying into it this promo period, you are making a deposit. It only requires a deposit, and you can spread for up to 12 months for some of them, and for some for up to 18 months. For all of these estates I've talked about, the ones that are not in my channel, call me. The ones that are in my channel, you have questions, call me. And let's sort out whatever questions that you have so that we can get to process some of these estates for you. So that's all I'll be taking today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I enjoyed making it. And nothing gives me more joy, like I said, than sitting down here and knowing that I'm trying to help you make more money. So that's it. Until I come your way again and we have more discussions, my numbers are on your screen. For you to contact me, you can reach me on WhatsApp or call me at any time. And as long as I'm not it's not so late that I'm sleeping, you can call me at any time, and I'll be glad to take your call, and we can process some of these properties for you before it is too late. Do not wait till December, like I said, because unlike other years that we've seen, this year December is actually the year you don't want to buy. The way it's looking, you don't want to buy property. You want to buy before December because of a lot of the estate. There are a lot more estates going up in price in December. These are just the ones I picked out. I can't mention all of them. These are just the ones that I think are very, very good. Some of them are houses, like some companies, all their properties under their name is going up in price. So there are a lot more properties going up in price. So December shouldn't be the year. Shouldn't be the month you're looking at this year to invest. You should invest. November should be the month you're looking at. Once November goes, you might be paying a lot more for a property that interests you. So until I come your way again, my name is Carol Owoyele. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.